Hello, everybody. Oh, wait, I have a phone call. Hello? Another recap of Carla's wife from Karma. Yes! Okay, I don't know why I felt the need to use a phone today, but it seemed like a pretty awesome prop to be using. And I have some other props here too, so it's going to be a fun one today. And I'm also in a bathtub again, so it's going to be a pretty awesome one. Anyway, this is Season 3, Episode 2 of Kyle XY. And it's all based around Kyle being paranoid something bad's going to happen to Amanda. He has a dream that the guy from Latnock kidnaps her. So he's uber paranoid anyway, and he goes to this kind of carnival with Amanda. And he sort of has to break the news to her that he didn't exactly go to the after party with her, and he found her a block away unconscious. And she's like, what? You lied to me? But what exactly is he supposed to tell her? Like, hey, you know what really happened? A group of people who cloned me, they kidnapped you to test my powers. Like, who's going to believe that? Send him in a cuckoo house. No one's going to believe that. Except the Traegers because they're awesome. But, so he has to lie to her. It's the only way. She gets mad at him. He goes and gets his fortune told. And the lady there says that his soulmate's in danger. And something about a white rabbit in water. And I have to admit, I started laughing when I heard about this white rabbit thing. Because it's like the theme of the episode. It kind of reminded me of The Matrix when Morpheus is like talking about rabbit holes. And he's like, take this pill and you'll see how far the rabbit hole goes. Like, that's what it kind of reminded me of. That's like my props today. I'm serious. It's awesome. That's what it reminded me of with the whole white rabbit thing. So I just kept laughing. Anyway, she's mad at him. She's feeling smothered. And meanwhile, Andy and Josh are dealing with the repercussions of them having sex. But that's kind of a small side story. It's not that big of part of the episode. So we'll move on. The DJ guy asks Mr. Traeger if he can go out with Lori, and he says no. Just an odd fact just to throw in there. Meanwhile, Lori and Hillary are still fighting over Declan, and Hillary's mad because she's like, wait, you were going out with the DJ anyway? Why are you mad at me? And Declan's like, I broke the girl code. I had no idea. Poor Declan. He just doesn't get it. And meanwhile, Mrs. Traeger asks Jessie if she wants to move in with them because Sarah left her. And Kyle doesn't know this, so he goes over there, and she thinks he's there to pick her up. And he's like, can you watch over Amanda for me? And she's like, I guess so. She's trying to be a good person. I kind of felt bad for her, but then it passed. It just went away. I don't feel bad for her anymore. For like 2 seconds I did. And the whole climax of the episode. Oh, BTW. Kyle, when he was at the fair with Amanda, he saw the dude from Latnock, and that's what kind of like sparked the paranoia. Anyway, Kyle goes to follow Amanda because she's mad, and she goes to this concert on a boat, and the boat's named like the White Rabbit. Jessie follows her on there. A beam starts moving off. It blew up. There's sparks everywhere, and it hits somebody on the ship. And Kyle does this awesome like slide on the car, and he's like, yeah, wow, and he starts doing like a dolphin swim to save his soulmate, whom we find out is Jessie. Jessie's the one that got hurt, not Amanda. And that sparks up a lot of questions about who is Kyle supposed to be with, Amanda or Jessie. And the end of the episode comes, and Kyle heals Jessie's wound, which was sweet. Oh, Kyle, why do you have to be so nice? He heals her wound, and we find out that the dude from Latnock hired the sidekick to say those things to him, which bugs me. Why do you gotta keep testing the boy? He's already awesome. Leave him alone. And now you put something in Amanda, and she's sick all the time. So that's the recap. That's the basic gist of what happened in the episode. Leaving out minor details, but the big ideas. So let's break it down here. I don't like the idea of Kyle and Jessie together. If any of you saw the alternate ending to season 2, they actually kiss, and that's how she gets the information from Kyle. And so I watched it the other day for the first time, and I was like, whoa, they were supposed to be kissing? I still think of them as kind of brother and sister. I know they have a connection, but maybe it's just supposed to be as friends and like to help each other out. I still think of him and Amanda as a couple, but oh wait, my phone's ringing again. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this, move on. What's that? Kyle and Amanda are gonna break up? No! I read that they were gonna break up, and I also saw it in the trailer of things coming on season 3 of Kyle XY. So I guess Jessie's gonna drive a wedge between them, and if you saw the trailer for next week, it's obvious why. I don't think Kyle was meaning to kiss Jessie. I think he said he needed to practice a way to jolt the thing out of her brain. And I don't know why I did that. To jolt the thing out of her brain. And I think in order to do that, he'd have to kiss her so she wouldn't know what he was doing. Like, what's he going to do? Come up behind her and be like, let me massage your head while I eradicate the virus that's in your brain. Like, what? So, yeah, and the whole Declan and Lori thing, they need to move on from each other. I love Declan and Lori, but if they're not going to work, they're not going to work. And the DJ who's working for Latnock, get away, go away, get out of here. And I don't like the idea of Jesse moving in with the Traegers because that's Kyle's special place. Like, why? Jesse! But yeah, so that's what I think about the episode of next week. Tell me your guys' thoughts. Please subscribe because I'm trying to get subscribers if you want to keep seeing my recaps. And yeah, so I will see you guys next week. Bye!